So what we thought we'd do today is try to talk about a couple of things and embed them up in the website. I think one major thing that the government or the problem solvers of our society have failed to see is that there are two basically different kinds of people. One's a left brain oriented person and one's a right brain oriented person. A right brain oriented person is competitive, wants to be the jock, wants to be the elected guy in high school, wants to be kind of the center of attraction, likes the bottom ledger to be very full on his income bracket. Basically, center of attraction kind of a person, and that's just perfectly fine. The other type of person is a right brain person, and they are more intuitive, they are more artistic, they are more laid back, they're not too interested in being the center of attraction, being a jock and like that, and basically they're kind of like a round peg, and the other folks are like square pegs. And it's all fine as long as you're trying to put square pegs in square holes and round pegs in round holes. But our educational system and our whole society is geared for the left brain person, the aggressive person, the person who wants to be in the center of attention. But the artistic person in education, we notice they're being slighted because they're cutting art classes, music classes, any kind of classes that have a tendency to accentuate and bring out the artistic, intuitive quality of a person. And what happens when you start off as a very young person in class is that immediately this competition begins. There's several students in the class who usually do achieve much better than the other ones. There's usually a young lady who's always getting A's and B's, and everybody else is competing for this stage of acceptability. But actually, the right brain people, they're sitting back going, what's going on here? If they can think that far about it, because they somehow recognize they just do not fit in this program. They just don't feel right. They're not motivated in that way to take the center of attraction, to take control, to be aggressive and control and to try to dominate over other people. That doesn't mean that they're any less of a person. It's just they function on a different type of wavelength, you might say. So we need to realize that those type of people, as the intuitive brain people, as they develop, as they get older, their whole lifestyle is going to be different. They're going to want to be more agricultural, they're going to want to live more in community, they're going to want to be sort of out of this whole scene that's going on that's for these left brain folks. It's just a different world, so to speak. So instead of just therapeutically or whatever the word might be, just sort of surgically removing psychologically a whole class of people, I think it would be wiser to figure out a way to integrate those people's abilities and talents and usefulness in a more appropriate way. We just happened to see the other day a quote by Albert Einstein. It was kind of funny. It was with a picture where he's riding this bicycle around and around, and it said basically, to paraphrase, that if you try to make a fish climb a wall, all you're going to do is make this fish feel like it's stupid all of its life. So we can apply that to the intuitive brain folks. If you try to get them to live in a left brain world, you're going to only have them feel like they're stupid all their life. So we think observing that problem would be a significant evolution in the way that we deal with our fellow beings.